Hey, eighth grade, here is a short reminder thing for Scratch if I don't make it back in time. First thing is you'll have this up on the smartboard and show you the parts that you need. So that'll all be there. Just try to figure out where the colors of everything would be. Have things about scoring in there, and then, if the mouse is down. You remember the other way I talked about moving things around? Well, I'll get to the hammer in a minute, but moving the cat or whatever, random items from a list. So to get that list, you've got to go to data and make a list. And I made two lists, the X list and the Y list. And then when you hit the space bar, you can put in the numbers you want to go on the X's, and then just change that to Y and change all of them to Y, change the numbers you want, and reattach and hit space again. And then you'll end up with your X list and your Y list. And if you hit this over here, X and Y, it will show you what's on your lists. All right. And then if you don't want them all on the list, you can make things disappear too. That's what the delete something from the list is. So that'll help you get your thing moving. Now, don't forget, when you have your cat or whatever, you need to do the second costume. You need to go right here, and you might want to go to the first costume and duplicate it. I think that's what I did, and then just do things to change it. And I think just to change it, I probably did this, like made a rectangle around it and then just squished it like that. But you can do lots of things like that. Now the hammer, again, two different costumes. Go to one, duplicate it. On the second one, what I did is I made it go down. So I turned it. You can see how it goes down. I just rotated it, and then I added the lines to make it look like it was hitting. So the script for this is, now here's the choice. Mine just follows wherever my mouse goes, and then I talk about switching costumes if something goes down. You could, control the hammer by using the arrow keys, and that's not too hard either. That would just be, say forever if. You could say forever if a certain key is pressed. Then, if you're doing the down arrow, you say if the down right here, you say if the down arrow was pressed, then change Y by a negative number. That would move it down. Or if it's up, it would be Y is a positive number. Left would be X is a negative number. Right would be X is a positive number. So all those things you can decide how hard you want to make it. Remember the backdrop, nothing too exciting there, other than make sure you have everything you need in there. And the other thing is, if you get it all working and it's really working well and you still need more to do, you could make a new backdrop and have it be like a title screen. And that could be the first thing that shows up is, when you're right here, you could say at the beginning of the game, when the space bar is pressed, you go to looks and you say switch backdrop to the title screen, your first backdrop, and then maybe put in something like a wait for 10 seconds and then switch to the next backdrop, and then the game starts. So there you go. Just some ideas for you. And we can also work on putting the score and stuff in. I think the score must be in there already, right? Well, yeah, I have the score in here. Set the score to 0, change the score when the hammer touches the cat, when the cat touches the hammer. There you go. That's it. And that's in here. That's under data. You got to make a variable and call it score, and then you have all that. So there you go.